Number 36 on our house inspection checklist. I covered some of it in number 35, but I will cover a little more of it in number 36, and that refers to your gutters draining the water away from the property. I mentioned that they need to be at least 5 feet. So if you have a gutter downspout that is going right down the edge of your building, it's attached to the building, and it drains, it just turns and drains into a little area that is about 1 foot away from the building, you're not really doing much with your gutters. Your gutters need to either go into area drains, which will take the water out into the street or away from the building, or they need to be positioned to where you have some type of a system that's depositing the water away from the house at least 5 feet. Now, if you have your gutters and they are draining, they are putting the water, all the water from the roof is draining at least 5 feet away from the house, but the property slopes back to the house, you're back to square one. So this is why we inspect the property. We're looking for any problems like this. Any problems that might be out of the ordinary. That's what you're going to be looking for. So just because the gutters are draining properly, they are positioned, you've got the extended downspouts, and they are draining 5 feet away from the property, but there is something blocking this water from draining out into the street or into a safe area away from your building foundation, you're wasting your time. You know, this really isn't doing anything. And I see this a lot on homes that realistically, I think it's maybe a do-it-yourselfer, someone living there who's got this information or they've read it somewhere, but they didn't really get enough of it. And again, for me to cover every possible problem in a house, these would be 1-hour videos and you guys would be falling asleep. I'm just trying to cover the hot spots, the things that could lead to bigger problems in the future. So gutters, yes, their job is to get the water that lands on your roof as far away from the building as possible. If you own a house, you should inspect it regularly. But how can you inspect a home if you don't know what to look for? If you're not looking for a complicated checklist or something that wasn't written in a language that you can't understand anyway, do yourself a favor and visit this website today. The most valuable investment you have must be protected and inspected.